5 weeks ago, and she's getting claustrophobia from being in so much.
Hey everybody, good morning. You know it's Wednesday and it's the new year and it's time for us to find our book. So give me just a second while I get situated here. You can hear a little bit of tapping on the screen as I invite everybody in, let everybody know that we're live, honey. We are kicking off the year just right. And I want you to do me a favor. If you look, this post is tagged with This Ain't That Book Club. If you're not following the page, make sure you follow the page because at different points we try and go live from the page. We post a follow-up view. If you're ever looking for any of these videos, replays, you're trying to remember some of the books that we decide on, or even some of the books that we just kind of check out here on the bookshelf, you can go to that page and find out what we have read. And I probably need to do a little bit more posting and sharing over there as well. We'll see where everything goes. But good morning, happy new year. Hope everybody had a good holiday and a Christmas. I was supposed to be I looked down the aisle and I saw this red and black, and as you can see, Sports Illustrated is already out there. It's a special preview issue, so I don't know because this was a cover they had and they got it on the shelf, or did they go right to press? I don't know. I really don't. Let me see, what was the date on this? But as you know, a lot of celebration in Atlanta. But child, this man right here, that's somebody's husband. I ain't even gonna go there. But hey, J.L. King is on here. K. Fluella. Oh, look at that. I love my folks jumping on here. I had to come down to periodicals, and what we're going to do, for those of you that are just jumping on, this is something called This Ain't That Book Club. So this ain't that book club, but I looked down and I saw that they had stocked this the Sports Illustrated, and I saw the dogs was on there, so congratulations to them. This is your girl, Lisa Bonet. That's her husband, y'all. And y'all keep sharing all them memes and videos and all that stuff with him. So I saw that too. So but let me go down. I saw also another publication that I hadn't seen. This Be Inspired. That's a huge one. Periodicals. For those of you that have online content and you don't know how to repurpose that content, just because you have it online, everybody ain't online. And so that's why they still have such a large section of magazines, books, CDs, and all those kind of stuff. I see Keith Radford on there. Hello, Keith. Newsweek got in trouble. We still don't know why Newsweek posted that MLK photo. They said that it was an opinion piece. I'm like, what kind of opinion was y'all about to come out with? Everybody trying to find the picture, find the link, and so forth. So normally when I come, I stop right here at the new books. And I still don't know why this badass is still on the new book list, but it stays over here. But these are the new books. And I'm trying to see Melissa Hart Whole 30 Day for Day. So I guess that's going to be the book, not ours, but that seems to be a hot one. One thing that I'm looking for this time around is a basic how-to. Not a basic how-to, but a boss how-to. There's the Mountain Between Us. They've got that out now with the new cover. That one says Center. Now, you know, this ain't that book club. We don't read novels and things like that. We always love our how-to books. We love our memoirs. Basically, we started the book club on memoirs, looking for a great memoir. And so we come out each week on a Wednesday. We started over the summer. We used to spend like a week or two with the book, but now that everybody's getting back to their routine, we decided we would come over and just kind of see what's on the shelf. Look at that. That whole 30. Who is Melissa Hart with? She's got a whole shelf down there. She's gonna be selling some books, and everybody knows that at the beginning of the year, everybody got a resolution about eating better. Look at this, Unplugged, a simple guide to meditation. That might be a good one there, guys. Be calm, be present, be happy. You might have to look into that for a minute. Uninvited. Let's see. Option B, Sheryl Sandberg. I'm not a Sheryl Sandberg fan, and I don't even know if Sheryl Sandberg is Sheryl Sandberg fan. But just looking, I'm actually in my neighborhood Target, and I'm just looking. The shelves are kind of empty, so maybe Tim Tebow's book is huge. Tim Tebow and somebody else had a book. Joe Biden promised me that. I said I was going to try and check that out. Let's see. I don't really see a lot on the shelf today, and I was thinking Tuesday they would have put some stuff out. Let's see, Hillary, what happened? Ain't nobody trying to read Hillary's book. Yeah, the bookshelves are kind of empty. As I'm looking, we're gonna go back around here to our favorite section, and I hope as we try to encourage you guys, I hope, as I said, that you guys bought kids some books, not just loaded them up with toys, but actually gave them books to go along with it, because even a lot of the popular toys have a book series. So you know what, we've been checking out Devon Franklin. Oh, I got Jennifer Lewis's book for Christmas, so that was hot. And I also got Aisha Curry's book. You saw that last week. We did that last week on the book club. Kim Fields. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Kim Fields' book. She was on Steve Harvey last week. But let me go back. Devon Franklin, who is the husband of Megan Good, is a doppelganger to the guy that's on Empire, and every time I see him on an interview, it draws me into the interview because I think he's the guy on Empire. Let me see. Shelves look empty. Yes, because they have not loaded them. Hey girl, come have breakfast. Okay. Oh, tag, I was just down that way, Karen. All right, let me know, tell me how long you're gonna be there, because I could probably run through. You know what? I think I might have radio today. I gotta see, because I gotta go into the city about 2:00. Dang, I was literally just over that way, because I had to go to Fulton Industrial. Okay, so Devon Franklin is one of the ones we were talking about. The Hollywood Commandments, Spiritual Guide to Secular Success. That's interesting. But what I love about them is they put out this one, a devotional. And you know what? I think this is a time when you need to be updating your devotionals. That's what this is about right now. Because if you have the devotionals or the one a day or daily reads, you're at the beginning of a new year. So maybe that ought to be something that we should look for. But now I think this one is for love. Daily inspiration for finding love. Love of your life. All right. So those of y'all that want to get on that relationship. Now we did Tion's book. I think we did Tion's book already. But I was interested in Kim Fields' book because she went out on a tour. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there are any other devotionals over here. Maya Angelou is down there. Oh, yes, so I do have radios there too. Chandon. I'll be in Chandon's corner. There's Chandon. Please follow Chandon. Chandon put out an announcement yesterday that Griff will be hosting the Steeple Awards. If you've not heard about the Steeple Awards, I don't know what rock you've been under, because it is a staple Atlanta event in the gospel. Look, y'all, they're in the gospel sector. Ta-Nehisi Coates. Ta-Nehisi Coates. He is the gentleman that's caught up in the beef with Cornell. And so, as you can see, he's become a prolific writer. And so, we all know that Cornel West is upset apparently with page 130 in one of his books, 8 Years in Power, wherein Ta-Nehisi Coates says that Barack Obama is a culmination of Malcolm X, all things that Malcolm X said. And Cornel West took offense to that, saying that, nah, bruh, Obama ain't that deep. So they've gotten into this beef and so forth. But I really wanted us to check out Kim Fields' book. I'm going to just bring it up to eye level a little bit here. And see what's in it. Because, Kim kind of came, Kim has always been very private. You really never really known what's going on. Basically, ain't no paparazzi stalking her. But she has a very interesting life. One, because she's totally professional. An awesome interview. I've had a chance to be live and run into her and like, whoa, okay, this has got a lot to say. But we saw her try to do the reality TV thing, which wasn't good for her brand. her, I mean, she's just, she's just above all of that. But what a lot of people did not know is that Kim and her mother were tag team directors on a lot of the Tyler Perry television shows. And then from there she went on, of course, ended up on the reality show. Then she's done a couple of other things, but now she has this book. It's called Blessed Life, Kim Fields, and it has some really good stuff in there. It says, my surprising journey of joy, tears, and tales from Harlem to Hollywood. I really think that should be our book selection for this week. Normally what I would do is I would open the book and do a little bit of read, see if it's something we want to take off the shelf, see if it's something we want to take home. And Target usually starts out that book 20 to 30% off, and it looks like the price of the book. And you know what, I'm like, oh my God, I wish she'd done this book. It's got your basic $22 US, $26 Canada, $26.50 Canada. Nearly 4 decades ago, Kim Fields roller skated her way into hearts across America as Tootie. On The Facts of Life, she literally grew up on screen, went off to college, and returned to television as Regine on the 90s classic Living Single, before rounding out her resume and her life as a top director, recording artist, slam poet, wife, and mother. Now in her 40th year in show business, Kim has hit the pause button to craft a warm, lively, intimate, and faith-forward look at her life in front of and behind the camera. In Blessed Life, she takes readers on the journey from her Harlem roots to her life in Hollywood and beyond, sharing stories in the open, tender, and humorous manner of a best friend. She recalls her first days on The Facts of Life set and an 8-year in pigtails, with endearing anecdotes such as how she turned to co-star Nancy McKeon for instructions when she wanted to shave her legs. She also recounts what it was like to grow up in front of America, deal with body image issues, and all the while have a normal life of first crushes, high school romances, and a college education. Kim shares about her famous friendships, including those with Janet Jackson, Blair Underwood, Queen Latifah, and acting legend Ruby Dee. The challenges she faced both in career and her personal life as she matured into a young woman, dealing with the frustrations, and I'm sure it goes on to the back of the book and so forth. And so one of the things we like to do when we discover the book on the shelf, because this ain't that book club, we ain't gonna read it all right now. We like books that read like blogs. We like books that give us some good anecdotes, like she said, some lessons in life. And so what we do is we open the book, random page, to see if we enjoy the writer's writing style. We like to see if we, because we like memoirs, we like to see if we actually read it in their voice. How much we know now. I mean, naturally, for many of us in my generation, while we love Tootie on Facts of Life, we really resonated with Regine. And so, opening to a random page in the book, let's see. I sat up in bed and listened intently as she described her breakthrough. She said that she had revisited the work of her father, Vincent Minnelli, the great movie director whose films included An American in Paris, Gigi, Father of the Bride, and Meet Me in St. Louis. That surprised me, as I expected her to have said something about her mother, Judy Garland, but she didn't. She spoke about her father's work and wrapped up saying, I realized I'd come from that stock. That hit me as really powerful, and something clicked. I had a revelation, and it immediately recharged my battery. I got out of bed, opened the drapes, and walked outside into my backyard. From there, I had a very nearby oak and eucalyptus trees, and beyond them, the Vertigo Mountains. Is that how you say that? Verdugo Mountains which were shades of green, brown, purple. The sky was blue, streaked with long strands of white clouds. As I took all this in, I heard Liza's voice in my head. This is my father's work. I come from this stock. Who would have thought Liza Minnelli would be the one to get me out of my dark ages? I was and am forever grateful for her transparency. For the next few weeks, I took baby steps, just one foot in front of the other. I did not try to walk a mile, so to speak. One step was fine with me. It was a start. One step begets another. Let me see, I'm trying to turn the page here, guys. Random read of the book club. Look, I got these gloves on. Random read here. I like a writing style. One step in front of another step. I opened my drapes. I called friends. I went on walks to look at the trees and the mountains, listen to the birds, and bathe in the sunshine. I know this is you, I said to God. I know this is where I come from. I had started locking my hair under Regine's wigs during the last season of Living Single. I wanted Kim to have her own identity and look apart from Regine. I had even started lightening my hair slowly, baby steps. I adored the look of locks and wanted to include the natural hair path as part of my journey. I also wanted to make sure I had a different look and a vibe from the other actresses and celebs out there. Coming out of my dark ages, I regarded my new crown with a new energy of caring for myself, for my hair, for my spirit, letting the hot water flow through my hair. Y'all, that is the love of my life. The hot water over my head. I'm telling you, for hair, was soothing, and the cleansing element transcended a shower and gave me new life to wash away that wasn't working for me. I began to really get the concept that your hair is an extension, no pun intended, of you, your soul, if you allow it to be. At the same time, my thirst for the word returned. I opened my Bible and read a few sentences at a time, random readings turning into pointed searches. I thought about David, my biblical hero, and sought out the passages in Psalms where he confronts his troubled soul, asking in Psalms 42:5, why are you so discontent? What's wrong with you, soul? He says, oh, my soul, why are you this way? I ask the same of my soul. I examine my own past, as one does when finding themselves in unexpected places, and wondered where I had made mistakes. I began to question the hope and trust I had placed in God and started running down my resume as I had so often in the past. When suddenly I caught myself, I stopped and instead ran down God's resume, specifically his track record with me, and then I shut up. Years later, when my husband, the marvelous and all-wise Christopher Morgan, saw me slipping back into one of those periods of disappointment, he put his hand up like a traffic cop and stopped me in my place. Baby, he said, you can't worry and remember at the same time, meaning that I was either going to worry about things that have not yet happened, or I could remember all the blessings, the stock, and what he has done. But I could not do both. Oh, I love that, y'all, because I remember somebody posted on Facebook talking about coming out of a darkness place. Sharon J. Hill, y'all follow Sharon J. Hill. She's definitely going around and giving a lot of buzz around the city, especially on the political scene. If the political scene was shocking to you, then you must not follow Sharon J. Hill, because she let us know all that we were to expect. So I'm going to ease over here on this side, keep my little couple over there in the picture. I love that. Somebody posted on a meme on Facebook one time, and it said that depression was worrying about the past, anxiety was worried about the future, happiness is right here in the present. And so I learned when I feel anxiety, I'm again worried about something that has not yet happened. And depressed, that's like you just over and over and over again remembering something that did happen. Well, guess what? It didn't happen, so get through it. Not get over it, get through it. So I think for this week, because I love this. I still want to look for a devotional, but I love this. I think I want to know a little bit more, because we love Regine and we love Kim Fields, and she is in Atlanta. I don't know if she still lives in Atlanta, but I know she relocated to Atlanta for a time when she was working with Tyler Perry movies. And I mean, I think I saw her just out recently at an Atlanta event and so forth. Good morning. Let's pass the ERA. Ooh, let me tell you, that environmental, people don't understand. In fact, you know what, Sharon, I was talking, I did a post the other day about Erica Gardner, and somebody came on, and I told them, I said, I understand where you are, because we were talking about Erica Gardner, dealing with her father's death, broken heart, and they was like, well, no, she was 27, she died of natural causes. You don't die of natural causes at 27 years old. And they was like, well, she had asthma. Okay, that's environmental. Okay, she couldn't take care of herself in her high-risk pregnancy because she was on the grind dealing with her father's death and trying to get justice, seeking justice for her father. It's like, come on, y'all, we gotta stop making these bystanders comfortable and understand that there are environmental issues in our community, which is why we have asthma, and which is why the maternal mortality rate is increasing, and we need to deal with that. Why are women, and this in 2017, when we're at a point we have all kind of technology and all kind of health, why are women having more problems today? Equal rights amendment, gotcha. Okay, I'm thinking environmental, but I don't understand why we think that these things are happening. 27, asthma, high risk pregnancy at 27. It's like, and you got women in other countries at 70 having kids. It's like, okay, and you got to tell us about the equal rights, and where and who, at what level is that an issue? Tell us if it's local. Tell if it's going to be on the state level, and then Sharon, you know what my real concern is right now? Who's going to be running for these Senate seats? That's what we need to know. But anyway, back to Blessed Life. That's going to be our book for today. So I'm going to grab that one. I didn't show y'all the back jacket of it. So that's going to be our read if you're going to get it on your Kindle, if you're going to actually get the book. I like to get the books because I like to put them in my book basket. I like them on my desk. I like to be able to grab my book and get some inspiration. Now, this ain't that book club. We don't read it from cover to cover. But we do get them. We do put them. Iceland has legalized equal pay. Wow. And I don't understand that whole equal pay thing. Why is it so difficult? Why is it so difficult to understand and to get that? Wow. All right, so that's our book. Take It Home, Kim Fields. And then we said we were going to look for a devotional. Now, again, I like Devon and Megan's devotional, but that's for couples. So we have to find us a devotional. What is this right here? Cake emoji. That's a recipe and ideas for sweet talking treats. So let's move around a little bit. Like I said, the shelves were a little empty right now. And I really want to get a business book. And you know, they don't have a lot of business books in Target. Definitely a lot of the novels and the reads and things like that. And the difference, well, something we learned with This Ain't That Book Club, if the title of the book is bigger, and then if the author's name is bigger, that tells you a little bit about the genre of the book. We actually kicked off This Ain't That Book Club with Taraji's book, guys. If you have not read Taraji's book, it is really good. I think my favorite for last year has to be Trevor Noah. Trevor's book, if you have not read Trevor Noah, and I said I'm going to make sure that I watch his show this year, because I don't know, I just keep missing it, and I have to watch I see a clip online, then I remember, it's like, oh man, I should have watched Trevor Noah. So what day do you guys put out the new books?
Tuesdays.
Tuesday, that's what I thought. Tuesdays and Fridays. Okay, let's go over here. And again, like I said, for every occasion, buy a book. For every occasion, get a kid a basket of books. And one of the things I love about their book section is any kid can walk down this aisle and see themselves on the bookshelves. That's what I love about it. In fact, let's go over here to the DVD section, because This Ain't That Book Club, we don't just read books, we also explore the DVDs. And one of the reasons we ended up exploring the DVDs was simply because the DVD section is huge. In fact, my daughter, my oldest daughter, she had a DVD box set, a couple of box sets on her Christmas list, and we went looking. But look at that, they got 4-5 aisles still of DVDs. That lets you know that people are still buying DVDs. You know what? And I said I was going to get me a Blu-ray, because I noticed now with the DVDs is they really put all the special features. See, like here's a Tupac movie. All of the special features are now on the Blu-ray. And with the Blu-ray, when you buy this, look at that, $20. People still paying $20 and up for the DVDs. What I found was all the special features. Watching, if you like me, like to watch the movie with the director's commentary or the actor's commentary and so forth, they put that on the higher version, okay, the premium version, right? There's some content on the DVD, But the premium content, and which also includes, you know, watching it on your various apps. Now, mind you, some people have absolutely cut the cord, because you ask yourself, you wonder, like, why is the DVD section so big? Some people just ain't trying to buy cable and all that. And I looked all holiday long for this Will Smith movie, and it's $15. But this Collateral Beauty, that's a good holiday movie. And I was like trying to find that, and let me see what else is going on. And I noticed now on the shelf they got a really good selection of the regular DVD and then the premium DVD. So, and one of the things we did last year over the summer, we would do a book and a DVD, or a book and some music. Almost Christmas, that's always a good one. Monique really rocked in that. You know, Monique was coming to that movie from a whole lot of controversy, and we still don't know what the actual controversy was. It's just something that they bring up every now and then to talk about, and it gets a lot of conversation. It gets a lot of hits and stuff like that. Hidden Figures, we ended up getting a DVD because we did the book. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I got to go back and watch Get Out. I missed so much in that movie. I miss my son and my daughter. They are the movie geeks in the family, and they were talking about all the stuff going on in that movie. I missed all. I gotta go back and start from not the beginning, honey, but the opening credits, because I don't know. And y'all know my attention span. And when I went to see that movie, I'm like, what movie did I watch? Because I missed it, you know. And they published that article online talking about all the nuances of that movie when they decided they were going to call it a comedy, right? And so they were publishing all of these soundtracks. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I love a good soundtrack, but I got to go back and watch Get Out. Of course, Whitney Houston, you know, most of her albums were soundtrack driven. There's your soundtrack for you, Coco. And you know how the kids come out of the movies and they sing them songs like forever. So I love a good soundtrack. This ain't that book club. We'll do a soundtrack. In fact, the soundtrack is pretty good. So just looking around, Hamilton. What is that? Let's see what they got. What is this? Powerful political revolutionary Hamilton building America. Oh, that's like a history thing. I need to get the soundtrack. I have friends that, and Zakia would be one. Dion, hi there. Dexter, hello there. Let me say hello to some of you guys that are on here as we continue looking at the movie. I need to go right here and see how much this DVD player is. I can't find my DVD. Kim Richards, Daryl, hello there. I need to go and find. Let me see. Sharon says, Booking Buzz, Reading Rocks, Georgia family ratified the 19th Amendment in 1970. 2023 will be 100 years from the Equal Rights Amendment. Okay, I got you. See, that's why I say you got to follow Sharon, because she, lots of information, y'all. Look at this one. This one goes from $14.99, $19.99, and then they got a $29.99 two-movie collection, guys. Let me tell y'all. And did y'all know that there is an audience out there for your YouTube, that you could take your YouTube, some of your popular YouTubes, and put them on DVD? I did that back in the day. And I can't tell you how many people was dying for that DVD. I'm like, you just never know. You never know. What else? I don't see anything really jumping off the shelf. I mean, that's Stronger. I saw that on the thing. And I'm probably going home and watch some movies today. I'm trying to see if something jumps out at me. So for those of you that are just jumping on, Kim Fields is going to be our book for the week. Let's see here. I think that's it. I wish that he said they put the books out on Tuesday, and I'm guessing probably nothing else came out, but we saw Kim on Steve Harvey, so I wanted to get her book. I think it's going to be a good read, because I think, and what I love about it is, you know, I think she kept enough of her life private enough that we're going to be shocked and amazed in the book. T-Bob's book is pretty much the same way. But I wish they had more business books. I don't even see like the devotionals, daily reads, and things like that. I think that's something that you should explore. I know everybody should be at a point, it's being that it's a brand new year, updating your devotionals and your daily read, which is why I'm thinking about this unplugged simple guide to meditation. Simplified Life, Grace Not Perfection, She's Still There, Trim, Healthy Table, the Keto Reset Diet. A lot of people are doing that keto diet. Ketogenics, I think that's what that was. In fact, a couple of people, particularly Tony Mobley, is doing one, and he has been off his diabetes medication probably now, I want to maybe 2 years, if not more, maybe coming up on a year. I think he was like on a count. I think he was trying to hit a year off of absolutely reversing his diabetes. And you know what? This is pretty much the only copy. I was trying to look and see if they had another copy. Have you guys watched their show? I watched their show. They do that flipping show. The Women in the Window. Yeah, I don't see anything else, guys. I think that's going to be it. So I'm going to put this back on the shelf just so that I can end on it. And I didn't see any music. It's 365 Days of Wonder over there. I'm just looking over there. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I see another Tim Tebow down there. Those are the young adult books. Alright, so I need to get back because I gotta get the rest of the day started here. It's like this, I keep thinking that's Fantasia. And I'm surprised I didn't see another one. But Jennifer Lewis, again, was last week. In fact, I'm gonna do that. Because as we transition from one to the other, I'm gonna end my shot with both of them on the screen. I'm sorry, I did cover up that book, but just because I want to get it. And you know, I've been seeing this LeBron James book, and I don't even know what we looked at that, I think, one time. But anyway, all right, guys. So we're gonna transition this week from Jennifer Lewis and going right over to Kim Fields' Blessed Life. Again, tagged in this post is the page. This ain't that book club. Make sure you like it, because if you're looking for any of the videos or want to see any, go back and go through some of the books that we selected. You can do that, and then we'll be back with you next Wednesday for This Ain't That Book Club. On Wednesdays, also, I'll be joining Chandon's Corner for afternoon of radio, the fastest, most informative hour of radio, and I'll be there bringing the buzz on the 27th. On the 27th, stay tuned, because we're doing a site makeover. We're going to unveil it on the 27th at an amazing event. Buzz It or Bash It is becoming a meetup, y'all. Buzz It or Bash It is becoming a meetup. If you've got an idea, and you want to know what people think, you know, and I know to tell you, look, hey, you need to get some eyes on it, some ears on it. We're going to tell you whether or not to buzz it or bash it, and if you should take it to the bank. Can you believe it? I'm telling you, 27. So it's brought to you and sponsored by 27 Answers. And so that'll be coming up the 27th of January. And then in February, we'll be back with Breakfast with DryerBuzz after we get through the holidays and the Super Bowl. Then we'll be back with Breakfast with DryerBuzz as we get ready to kick off the spring in the summer season. So lots of exciting things. Our sweet 16th year at DryerBuzz.com. So make sure you like that page as well. Site makeover coming up. We're going to unveil it on 27 at Buzz It or Bash It, the meetup. All right. Have a great night, a great day, guys. Don't forget, catch me later on the radio. Bye.